Today we're going to show you how to properly do a goblet squat. We often see people doing this exercise quite wrong. Either they lean too far forward or they have the wrong curvature in the spine. You can't get the most out of this exercise when you're doing that, and when you reach the point that the spine curves, no longer are the proper muscles in the legs activated. So, here we go. Mark's going to pick up his weight. Often we do this in the gym with either a kettlebell, sometimes we do it with a dumbbell. It makes no difference how that you do that. The feet are going to be, why don't you turn in for this part, turn this way? Yeah. The feet are going to be wider than the hips. There can be a very slight turnout of the feet or straight forward. What we don't want is a big turnout of the feet where they're pointed out sideways. Okay, turn back this way so they can see from the side. All right, so right here, Mark's going to start to drop down into a goblet squat. All right, and so I want you to notice right here he has a really straight back with a natural curvature of the spine. So you should have some lordosis. Your bottom should stick out just a little bit. And the mistake that we often see is that people are really focused on getting low here, and watch what happens at the spine when he gets low. So now you can see how that tail has tucked under. When you've reached this point, now we're not using the right muscles, and the back is actually in a compromised position right here. He can no longer contract his abs fully and protect the spine. So his proper goblet squat should have stopped right here, where he can hold the belly in and really protect the spine by drawing in of the belly, pressing down with the diaphragm, keeping the glutes tight and keeping the quads and hamstrings active. The back is out of the picture. You can see too that he's not rounding forward, so show how often we see this. So the shoulder blades are squeezed together, the chest is lifted up, and it's a long straight line. All right, go ahead and stand up for a second. And stand up. So if you feel like you can't get into that position, there's several strategies that you can use. You can either grab 2 weight plates, or you can just use, we'll do one for each leg, some sort of elevation for the heels, like this. So you'll see that Mark can put his heels up onto those risers, and stick your heels up on there, a little wider with the feet. Great. And then he can drop down into that squat, and he can get just a little bit more range of motion out of it that way. So it's a great strategy for if you feel like you can't get into a good goblet squat with good form. All right? Thanks so much.